should annoying customers have to pay more?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
It's not uncommon to go to a restaurant and ask for slight modifications. Maybe you'd like the chef to hold the tomatoes and then take those tomatoes and send them back to hell where they came from. I don't care for tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. Now, reasonable request, that's one thing, but where do you draw the line? And should there be a price for crossing that line? This TikTok, which got a lot of attention, put a much finer point on it.
So I only tipped $1 because they charged me a complicated order charge, and
$5.75.
It's not even complicated. I got a double Wagyu burger, with a pretzel bun instead of brioche.
All right.
I wanted to add
brioche,
bacon. It comes with cheddar cheese, but I wanted to add pepper jack. I added grilled onion, like the deep fried grilled onions.
Good idea.
Added jalapenos. No garden, so no tomatoes, lettuce.
Yes.
And I just got waffle fries and a Jack and Coke.
Okay.
$5.75 for that being complicated.
Now, I would never do this. We'll just go there. I hate having to say I don't want something on it at a restaurant. It's like,
you wouldn't order a burger with stuff?
No, I'm like substituting and changing things. I let Jesse do that. Or you, if you're with me.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing. That whole thing was fake. It was fake. It was rage bait. Yes, the user's profile states that all of his posts are satire. But of course, because it wasn't
Is
too
that why
crazy.
the receipt was from Tomato Town?
Yes, that's Fortnite reference, Link. I didn't know that. I was told that. Listen, but tons of people thought it was real. Because it wasn't too outlandish, right?
It tapped into some rage, like you're saying.
But a lot of people left comments, strong opinions, about this complicated order fee. And some people were for it. Some people were like, yeah, that's what you deserve.
All right, the same goes for this real example from Reddit, where a user discovered that a restaurant charged extra, not for additions, but for exclusions from their DoorDash order.
Okay, so, wow. So they said no veggies, tomatoes, pickles, onion,
0.09, 0.09. That's 9 cents each time. Slammed with it.
Now, this makes no sense. Because that's the things you don't have to do.
And they didn't even put it on. So we're charging you 9 cents so you don't have to take it off. And let me tell you from experience, sometimes it's tough to take things off, and I would pay an extra 9 cents for that. But this is unheard of.
Okay, and finally, this is an even more egregious example.
And it's real?
This is real. And it went a little viral. A woman was charged a $5, how should we say this? We'll say a female dogging fee. For pointing out that she was served a different beer from the one that she ordered. There, you can see it right there, $5 fee.
It literally says
that's
the
what it
B
says.
word ing fee. Wow.
That's real.
Clearly, the idea of extra fees being imposed for extraordinary circumstances hits a nerve with a lot of people. So naturally, it's up to us to figure out what those extra fees should be.
Hello, grown adult male dogs.
That's right.
So today...
I mean, how am I supposed to respond to that?
However you want. Ooh, yeah, give me a good deep bark. Yeah. All right,
like
so
Scooby.
today we found some of the most outrageous restaurant orders ever requested by real customers. These are posted online by servers and other restaurant workers. Your job is to rank them from least to most unreasonable and assign an appropriate annoyance fee to each one.
Okay.
But before you can judge them, you must make the order yourself. So the first one is shared on BuzzFeed by a former Subway sandwich artist with the name Arctic Ursula. They said, I worked at a small town Subway in 1995-96. I had a regular customer who always ordered a foot-long sandwich on white bread with exactly 47, or was it 49, slices of cheese and four lines of mustard.
What?
That was all. This was back before Subway toasted sandwiches, but she didn't want to heat it in the microwave or anything. Just a lot of cold cheese and mustard.
All right, bring that bread over here.
What? I mean, of course you have to charge more for this, but we want to experience it firsthand. Oh my God. I mean, and
You start on that side with cheese. I'll start on this side with cheese.
that's it? There's no meat?
It's
No
just
meat.
cheese and mustard. That's it.
Cheese and sauce.
That is wild. I have not. Should I turn this around?
Yeah, because I'll do this side, and I'm going to do, how many would that be? 24? I'll do 24 on my side. You do 23 on your side. Okay, how did they do the cheeses?
Neither one of us, I'm pretty sure you haven't either, have worked in the food service industry.
No, I haven't.
Michaela, you have, though.
I have. I worked in a Disney resort, their food hall. Fast quick service is what it
I'm
was
handling
called.
this side.
So a food court at
Yeah.
Disney.
Are you
Yeah.
counting?
I didn't last that long.
Didn't you count the stack beforehand?
No, that's not my job. That's
Yeah.
your job.
You have to count.
was
Count the
actually-
47.
This is my 7th one. Let's just say you've done 7 because we've been going about the same. So start counting now.
Well, I can't talk and count.
Yeah, you
Somebody,
can.
Nicole, count off screen.
8. You want me to count for you? 9.
Not out loud, though.
You got it. I believe in you.
No, but the point is I do have to count,
Yeah.
right? That's what you're saying.
I think you should count.
I'm
The
trying to
subway
see.
worker had to count.
Yeah.
So I'm at 15.
I definitely
now.
can't talk while I'm doing it.
Yeah,
but
I can see that. But yeah, this
I'm just
is
joking, Nicole. I was using my female dog attitude on you.
I've
And I really need to be saving that for Michaela. I mean, were you good at this job?
The one in Disney?
Still not counting.
No.
Can't do it. I just can't. I can't do this job. I can't do this job and this job.
You would be an absolutely horrible sandwich artist too. Could you imagine that? Oh man, having to keep up with numbers and talking to people at the same time.
Oh God, no.
Okay, 23
And then where's the mustard over
and
there?
24. So you got to go higher. You're not close here. I got it.
I mean, we get the idea.
No, it got to be right. We want to know what this feels like. I want it to get to be even with mine there.
This is absolutely wild.
That seems about right. And then 4.
4 lines. This is inventing a completely new sub. This is not an inconvenience fee that we're going to come up with here.
2, 3, 4.
This is just how do you pay for 2 blocks of cheese?
Yeah, because this. Well, I mean, I gotta eat it. I mean, I gotta see. I have to know what it tastes like.
We gotta try. Pull it apart. I mean,
How did the green stuff get in there? Where's that from?
I don't know, man.
Well, it's not bad.
No. It's a bit too much cheese.
Now, first of all, you got to pay more for this because cheese is a hot commodity. I mean,
Yeah.
I think
We're throwing it up here somewhere.
we're talking. Let's say $7 worth of cheese, but you got to add to that because you've done something foolish and you need to be shamed a little bit.
Yeah. And we have to count, which means we can't talk. if we can't do both.
People who are like, everybody should be able to do exactly what they want to. We're a social species. We evolved to have we have the emotion of shame for a reason. Because if you get too crazy and you start being too different than everybody else, we have to bring you back into line. You have to
Culture collapses.
You have to flow a little bit in the same direction. Okay. So if
I'm
you're
a
a person that
catalyst.
gets 49 pieces
Yeah,
of
it's
cheese,
crazy.
We gotta shame you a little bit and bring you back into the fold, or else
So-
you'll go out and get eaten by a wolf tonight.
I did look it up, and in 95, 96, the average cost of a footlong was about $3.99.
All right.
So that's the
so
base
$4. I think we need to go.
Well, we can't go. We couldn't go to. We can't. That can't be $7 worth of cheese if you're only paying $4 for the thing. We'll double the price.
Double the price.
And then a $2 shame fee.
So we're at $10.
Well, how did you get 4 plus 2 is 6? This is the additional. This doesn't include the price of the sandwich. This is the additional fee. So take 4 off. We're back to 6.
Yep. So this is
Now I'm going to eat a piece of cheese.
an additional 6, and we're putting it here just because. I mean, I assume that there's more cultural chaos to happen.
I certainly hope there is.
All right, here is the next real restaurant order shared on BuzzFeed by user SparklyWizard31. Asked what their strangest customer order ever was, they wrote, I had parents bring me blue food coloring and tell me everything their son ate had to be blue. I served him blue mashed potatoes and blue macaroni and cheese.
Is this the voice that you use back in Disney when you didn't like what was happening?
Well, when I would get questions like, what time is the 3:00 parade, then yes.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's a little bit early.
I would say 2:15. So
Right. Okay, all right.
Everything my son eats needs to be blue.
And they gave this person blue food coloring. I'll do the
They
mac and
bring their
cheese.
own, which is nice.
Yeah, you can't
Bringing
expect-
ingredients though, that is a wild. Even if you're allergic to stuff, there's nothing to bring. Like, what is the circumstance where you would want to bring? You're justified in bringing something to add to food. I mean, that's kind of. It looks like, what's that? Like, Far East.
Like porcelain, like
Flatware called?
yeah, like fine china.
China.
Yeah, it looks like China.
Ah, yeah, look at that. It looks like China. The flatware, not the country.
Flatware.
And I'm going for a lot. Woo! I mean, I'm in the back having fun. Back there, just like bluing it up.
It's interesting how the yellow of the mac and cheese turns it into green. I don't think this little boy is gonna be happy. I think this little boy wants it to be bluer. See, now I'm taking extra time. I'm like, you think that's blue enough for this kid? Nope. Go bluer, Chuck.
I mean, this is like
That's so blue.
Cookie Monster as a smoothie. Look at the color.
Yeah, it looks great. You did a great job, Chuck.
That tastes good
Well, let me taste mine now.
because food coloring is tasteless. So some kid who like everything has to be blue,
You gotta get some of that. That's some good mac and cheese.
you think it's better because it's blue?
Thank you.
Where's that mac and cheese from?
My hands.
Dang, that's good, Nicole.
Thanks.
Don't really like the color though.
Can't do much about that, boss. Sorry.
It is not appetizing in this color.
Okay.
Neither one of these.
Now, you didn't ask for something more. Like, there's no material cost. You're supplying the raw materials.
I think it's illegal to tell them to take something in the back and start using it.
They're taking a risk because this might be poison. This could be anything. We're not going to test it.
can't do
What are we
that.
doing here?
You
So
can't
now
do
we
that.
got a liability fee.
You know
So-
what, parent? You have to do that under the table.
Yeah, so we're at $20 minimum.
Oh, hold on, we're talking about insurance premiums.
We're at $100.
I mean, I think we're at thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but
I think we have to price this. It's just impossible. Like the amount of money it would cost to insure to add a what's it called when you a floater on your insurance policy? What's that called?
I don't know.
A
But
rider.
yeah,
China.
China. It's called China.
Like, if you're going to put a China on your,
Well, okay. I
did we go
completely
too
agree.
hard?
Well, here's the thing. If we do that, now we're in multiple thousands of dollars, and then it's just this one's obviously. This is egregious.
Let's just say
But
that
chances are you're not going to get sued. Let's get real here. You know what I'm saying? But you might lose your job.
But you
because-
can't think that way, Rhett.
How do
you
I
have
have to
listen.
think?
You have to listen to. Don't we listen to our lawyers? Is that why didn't we just say the B word? Lawyers.
Because I don't believe
And
in
me.
saying the B word. I don't believe in it. I've never said it. Even when referring to a female dog, I don't say it.
So we can't just make this $8,000 and then move over so I can see this, and then this becomes what we really care about. Isn't that okay?
Well, I think we can't get. Okay, here's what it says.
This is worse than that. We know
Put
that.
two numbers. The first number is if another thing ends up causing a legal problem. That'll be the number up here. And that number is going to be $5,000. Because you're also protecting against lost wages, just in case you get, stuck with the
It's just-
fact that you use this stuff as an employee.
Insurance premiums.
But let's just say
it's how the world works.
we know that this is not a legal situation. This is just the inconvenience of having to take this thing back there
Yeah.
and mix it up.
That's still $7, $10.
I think it's 25.
Okay, I like that. See,
I think it's 25. So these are
$25.
our two.
We're putting in unknown substance.
But it is good. I'm going to eat some more of it.
It is really good.
Make a tumbler? Yeah.
The next order was shared on Facebook by Dana Bloom. To describe the strangest order they'd seen, Dana wrote, blended fettuccine Alfredo. The customer had dental work done, and I had to blend it as the bartender. It was awful.
Oh, that's hot. Oh.
I mean, dental work, though.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a medical situation.
Of course.
Well, is dental work a medical situation? Like, the mouth,
I mean, they didn't have to go out.
it's kind of like vets aren't really doctors. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I'm just joking.
But you know what? That little part's gonna be taken out of context and sent to all the vets by me.
I mean, what's going to happen if vets start?
NC State,
Hating
man.
me.
NC State has like the best veterinary school. Vets are the great.
And you know
I
what?
like animals more than people anyway.
But it's less schooling than a human doctor.
It's more because you have different anatomies.
It's more?
Think about it. Listen, if I know
That makes sense, but I didn't know that. I'm sorry, vets.
If I knew what, like, if I see one pair of balls on a human, I've seen them all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got something to show you.
But you got horse balls and you got like hamster balls.
I mean, yeah, but okay, so you're talking about like a vet OBGYN?
Exactly. Of every vet is an OBGYN for animals.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I've never been so wrong.
Yeah, like the fact,
Man.
vets know so much more than regular doctors because they have to be every doctor for all these different species.
Vets, I'm sorry.
And also NC State, man. Come on. I'm going to throw you under the bus. We need a bus that I can literally throw him under.
Such a dumb
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pour this in there, Link.
What you gonna do about that?
Take the top of that off.
Sorry, vets. But it's less. How is it less schooling?
It'll fall. It'll fall. It'll fall. It'll fall. It'll fall.
Can
It'll
I thump? Can I thump? Ow! God, that's a hard plate.
That's what
man.
you deserve for all the vets.
Did you feel?
Can you scrape? Can you scrape? Oh yeah, I love the sound of that. Okay. Let's blend. Before we judge, let's blend. You might have to do a little water.
No, maybe not. You don't really want. You don't want to add water if you don't have to. Who I really need to be apologizing to are dentists. You know, that's what really got me into this trouble.
Yeah.
A dental degree is not. Is it a doctor degree?
Yes.
Of course.
You don't call your dentist Mr. or Mrs. something. You call him doctor, whatever.
I'm thinking about the hygienist, the one that really matters.
I would add some water.
Why don't you throw hygienists under the bus while you're at it?
No. Hygienists are the ones who do all the work.
Okay. We got to keep going.
We got
to keep going.
In my experience, the hygienist does all the work. Then the dentist, who apparently is a doctor, comes in and says,
It's apparently a doctor.
and just
Yeah.
he literally just looks, or she,
Oh yeah. Why'd you go he?
because he's the bad guy. I'm not gonna throw women under the bus.
I mean, this is a lot of work. Can I just say that? We got two guys on this.
I think this is as thick as it can be.
No one here has a PhD.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Listen.
And I don't.
You got. It's.
But can we just eat it?
No, you got to get it to a place where a person with dental work can eat it. Okay, pour it into those two cups. I mean, this was not fun.
No,
You
it
know, I
wasn't.
think I should have been at other people's tables while this was happening.
That looks like mayonnaise.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Look at that glop.
I'm just joking with y'all, dentists and veterinarians. I'm trying to just poke you in your weak spot, just so you know it's there. I don't believe anything I'm saying. Okay? God.
I talked one time about community college, and it's all I ever hear about. Y'all gonna let him do that? You gonna let him do that? You gonna let him talk crap about your all the time that you spent getting ready to work on these animals? And what about? And here's the other thing about a vet. They're also a dentist for animals. Think about it. Like a vet is a dentist for animals, and for all kinds of animals.
Listen.
Sharks. Sharks got problems with their teeth.
That's a
Who
good
do they
point.
go see? A shark dentist? No, a vet.
Well, who works on cheerleaders? Because they're not athletes.
Oh, here we go. Drink your Alfredo.
Come on
Okay,
now.
all right, okay.
How's this gonna? I mean, how are you gonna get this out?
It's like when you get the concrete at the at Goodberry's
Yeah,
in
here we
Cary,
go.
North Carolina.
Go with a thickie.
I got it. I went straight to the back of my throat.
Oh man, it's like glue. It's like eating glue.
This is not worth it.
I'm no doctor, but
This person should be punished for this request. I mean, trying to drink that
it's hard to
is
eat. But
part of a punishment.
It tastes amazing. This is a spread that should go on something.
Getting your fettuccine Alfredo blended so that you can eat it after dental work is something you get your friend, your roommate, your partner, or your parents to do. This isn't something that you get the people at the restaurant to do. This is offensive. I am offended on behalf of all restaurant people, whether or not they're doctors.
Now, if you don't have teeth, maybe it's different.
What are you saying?
If you don't have teeth at all, like the dental work was they removed all of your teeth, then do you think they can go to an Italian restaurant and ask to be blended up?
I just don't think you can do this.
Have a little empathy.
I'm saying that I don't think this is a restaurant's job. This is something you got to figure this out on your own. I think. Didn't you ask somebody to cut a steak one time at a restaurant?
Yeah. But I had my arm in a sling, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
But it was
You
for
had
a
an arm
video
and
and it was
sling,
for
and
effect.
instead of asking one of us to cut your steak, you asked
But
the waiter.
You put me up to it.
And then one time we asked a waiter.
You put me up to it.
We asked a waiter to split a burger 5 ways. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was right. We shouldn't have done that.
Well, we did it.
And he said no.
We never worked in the food service industry.
You can't split something 5 ways.
But I brush my teeth
Try
every
it.
morning. And at night, mostly.
Okay.
So this right here, I agree. It's a bit much.
It's definitely more than $6. It's not 25.
23. Let's
Yeah.
keep this moving.
Okay, this next order is a little bit of a long one, so bear with me, but just be ready to enjoy this, okay?
Well, we're going to just eat these blooming onions while you read it.
You know what? Go for it. All right. This was shared on Reddit by user Fishera1982. They described an order that a coworker had to take and wrote, 2 women ordered a blooming onion. After it was delivered, their server went over to see how everything was. The lady asked for a cup of the sauce at the bottom of the plate. Ma'am, that is actually fryer grease, not a sauce. She looked at him and said, I don't care what it is. Just give me a cup of it. He went to the back, laid out a soup cup of fryer grease, and brought it out. The woman seasoned the grease with salt and pepper and went to town. That was probably the most disgusting thing I ever saw as a server. Nothing to recreate this time, but here's your blooming onion and fryer grease on the side.
Oh, is
Did you
that-
have?
that's what
Yeah,
this is?
that's what that is.
So they
taste.
just saw all of that in the bottom of the plate and said they wanted more of it. Wow. Look at that. Do you want to dip it in there?
No, I just don't want to do anything now.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
Don't forget the salt and pepper.
Yeah, there's, yeah.
what? Salt and pepper? Oh. All right.
Does that make it better?
Oh,
Oh, I can smell it. No, I don't want to try
oh,
that.
that grease is horrible. Ew, nasty. God. I thought I would actually kind of like it.
No, this is nasty. Now, I
Oh.
will say,
Oh. God, that's horrible, y'all.
Do you need to see a dentist? Okay, this is heinous, but it didn't. I mean, how much did it require?
And they deserve it. This is nothing. It's like, oh, sure, you want that stuff? Oh, yeah, we got plenty of that for you.
And now they got a good story to tell.
Yep. You should actually give them a discount for it.
Because you got to get rid of the grease at the end of the night, and now you have to get rid of a little bit less grease because you put some of it in there.
This is like, spitting on your corn dog.
You're going to say negative $1.
Take $1 off.
Take $1 off.
Well, ma'am, you helped us invent something. This is a great idea.
Yep.
Quick reminder, we have a TV channel called Mythical 24/7 that's constantly running episodes of this show, also Mythical Kitchen content, and more. And now we're streaming on Tubi. So if you got Tubi, you can stream Mythical 24/7. Check out mythical.com/24-7 to learn more about all the places you can stream.
Okay, this one was also shared on Reddit, and it comes from user Not So Creative Either, responding to a post about the most ridiculous orders waiters have received. They wrote, "The strangest request. When I worked for Starbucks, a lady orders in the drive-thru lane an iced venti vanilla latte with 22 sweet and lows.
22?
The lady pulls up and pays for her drink. I hand it over and tell her to have a nice day. She stops and says, 'Oh, can I get those sweet and lows now?' I just looked at her and said that they were already in her drink. Boy, was she pissed. She wanted us to hand her 22 packs of Sweet and Low in the drive-thru so she could take them home."
Oh, no. What?
She just was low on Sweet and Low.
Are you serious? That is so tacky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. See, when I count like that, it works.
We do need to know what this is going to
But
taste
don't even put them in there.
But I want to know what it tastes like.
She did.
Oh, they're already in there?
No, she didn't put them in. I mean, the worker didn't put them in there.
The worker did put them in there.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
But she put them in there too. Eventually.
No, she didn't. She was just taking them home so she'd have them for other things.
Like what?
Like sweetening her coffee and tea over time, like over the next month.
But the reason I'm
She's a
doing
cheapskate.
it...
And you know what? Give me 400 napkins and 28 forks. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and help me out here, because this is what somebody had to do.
Don't you think?
I think so. But she could be weird too, and I don't know.
What did
just
you ask
eat
me to do?
sugar.
Do what I'm doing.
I don't believe in it.
Yeah, but this is
Because all she wanted to do is take these home. She's a cheapskate.
But this is what the employee of the place had to do, because they did it. They put it in there. You know what I'm saying? So the only way to know how big of an inconvenience this was is to actually do it and then to taste it, because that's really what we're all here for. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
And we don't have to worry about what the dentist is going to think, because Sweet and Low doesn't do anything to your teeth.
Who said that?
A vet I know.
I love it. You tied it all together. You know what? You know what? Put your feet in the stirrups. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay. Now what?
Well, we got to stir.
We should have. I mean, look at this mountain of.
Just be careful. Get it nice and stirred up.
I should point out, for some additional context too, this took place at the first drive-through Starbucks in whatever area they're in, so the customers were used to adding sugar themselves inside the store instead of the baristas mixing it in for them at the window.
Yes.
But just asking for 22 Sweet and Lows on the side is what they really wanted. And that's what I'm judging over here, which is tacky.
Hold on. Kind of.
You're starting to like it?
Yeah.
Is it because it doesn't taste like, what does it taste like?
It tastes like you're being poisoned.
I don't want to put my mouth on that spot.
You shouldn't. But like, you kind of like it at the same time.
It doesn't even taste sweet.
Yeah, it's past sweet.
What is that?
It's beyond sweet.
Oh, God. This is when they make sugar not out of meat.
Yeah. yeah, right. It's plant-based sugar, beyond sweet.
See, he gets me.
Yeah,
man.
I'm with him.
He gets me.
Yeah.
All right.
We go to the same vet.
That's good. That is really good, boy.
Okay, all right.
Do you really want to be friends with the guy who said all the stuff earlier that hopefully they cut out?
So this is
Tacky.
But it was easier to do this than it was to do that.
You just don't want to move things around.
Yeah. You're right. Okay.
You are right.
And finally, one last order from BuzzFeed, shared by user Wandering Storm. They wrote, worked at a place that served all sorts of food, but also pizza. There used to be a woman who would order a double deluxe pizza with no crust. They'd saute up a bunch of pizza toppings on the griddle and put them in a container and mix in some pizza sauce. Then cover it with cheese and pop it in the oven for a bit. We all tried it once. It wasn't too bad. She once said we were the only place that would do it for her.
This is like just toppings.
Toppings and cheese. God. And we felt like this one had too much going on to do at the desk, so Nicole was kind enough to prepare it for you.
How hard was this, Nicole?
It wasn't that bad. I mean, I just took your basic toppings, your sausage, your pepperoni, your green peppers, your mushrooms.
It's a breadless pizza.
This
it's
is like
keto pizza, yeah.
This is like when you finished a pizza and you don't want to eat any more bread and you start getting the toppings off.
Keto pizza. Ha. Oh.
You got a hot spot?
You're sitting hot?
No. What happened?
You know, I've never seen y'all blow on food, on hot food.
I put it in my mouth first and then I breathe in.
That seems very ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I just scarred my mouth up at one point in preparation for all the food that we needed to eat.
God, this is good.
Yeah.
I mean,
First of all, great idea, lady.
They really went out of their way for you, lady. But it's a good idea, lady.
Yeah, lady.
So, you know what? I bet you're a chiropractor. Which is...
The best doctor.
The best doctor.
Come back tomorrow where we rank doctors. You already know that chiropractors are number one. Oh, God. Okay, well, we love this.
We love it, but it's a lot
I
of
wonder
work.
where it's going to go on the board.
Yeah. I mean,
you've got
you're not going to get money back for it, but it might as well be just the same price. 0 would be perfect.
I mean,
you know.
Not that I'm going to move everything around, but let's just give. I think that this one, it's just that it's a good idea. It's a lot of trouble.
And they all ate it. Everybody in the kitchen ate it.
And everyone else is refusing. But I do think you should charge more for it. And I think it should be a 15%, 20%.
Yes. So what do you say?
Surcharge.
$4.99. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. So, we think the most egregious thing
See, we didn't even have to worry about all of that.
is the blue dye.
Yeah,
Having to dye something blue for a kid.
Yeah, that is the worst.
Yeah.
And not just for insurance reasons.
Right. A kid who's going to grow up to be a chiropractor.
Thanks for commenting and sharing this video.
You know what time it is.
My name is Jonathan Capps. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Gathering Place, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Wow.
Kind of.
They had most of the notes.
Yeah. We're not tone deaf. But that was a good shot.
It is time to give a round of applause to a very special group of people, and that is people with a note on their phone full of public restaurant bathroom codes.
What? Click the top link to watch us try to eyeball an exact teaspoon of oil in Mythical more. Mythical 24/7 is now available to stream on Tubi. Learn more at mythical.com/24-7.